Hello, this is YK Prakash. In this video, I want to show you how to make your own Arduino using the Atmega 328 IC on a breadboard. See, normally we will learn an MCU, that is a microcontroller unit, on a training kit. Let's say you are learning 8051 or a PIC microcontroller. The chances are you will learn it on a training kit. But when you want to make your own project, you need to use the IC alone and make your own circuit. So that is in a way called prototyping. In the case of Arduino using the Atmega 328P IC, we have more flexibility. Even though Arduino Uno or Arduino Nano are cheap, you can learn how to use the Atmega 328P IC so that in case you need to do some prototyping, it will become pretty easy. So we will build this circuit on a breadboard. Of course, you can later do it on a PCB, your own PCB, or it is so simple that you can do it on a general purpose PCB also. So let us see what we require for that. This is the minimal required circuit diagram using the Atmega 328P IC. So whenever we are connecting a circuit on this IC, the first question we have to ask is, where are the VCC and ground pins? So we know VCC is available at 7 and 20. We are supposed to connect to VCC, that is 5 volts there. Then ground is 8 and 22 pins. So the next question is, an MCU requires a crystal. So where do we connect the crystal? So crystal, 16 MHz crystal needs to be connected between pins 9 and 10. And then to this crystal we have to connect two 22 picofarads on both sides. The other side of these capacitors will go to ground. Then to the VCC, as far as possible, as near as possible, we will connect a 0.1 microfarad capacitor to take care of any noise pickups. Then we will connect a 10 microfarads or 100 microfarads capacitor for VCC filtering, that is 5 volts filtering. Then we need a reset circuit. So that here is pin 1. Pin 1 we will connect a pull-up resistor of 10K so that it is normally kept high, that is reset is normally kept high. And then we connect a push button. The other side of push button is connected to ground. When somebody presses the push button, the reset goes down. Because reset is active low, we need to do this. So that is our reset circuit. Also, in case we are going to program this using a FTDI chip or FTDI module, we have a provision to connect to DTR so that using Arduino IDE we can transfer programs easily. So for that purpose we need a 0.1 microfarad capacitor in series with this reset pin. Then the next question is, where do we connect the receive and transmit pins when using Arduino IDE to transfer or upload our program? So those pins are pin 2 and 3. These are the receive and transmit pins of Atmega 328P. For testing purpose at least, we will let us say upload a Blink program. To demonstrate that Blink program, we require a simple LED circuit. So normally we are connecting it to Arduino pins, pin 13 on Arduino. The equivalent here it is PB5. So that is pin 19 on 328P IC. So to that pin 19, we are connecting a 560 ohms resistor, current limiting resistor, to an LED, and the other side of LED is going to ground. So when we upload our program, this LED should blink. So this is our minimal circuit for testing 328P IC on a breadboard. This is our own Arduino. This circuit diagram shows how to connect FTDI 232 to the same thing. Here you should observe that we are not going to connect anything to the 5 volts pin of FTDI32 module. RX and TX are cross connected. In case you want to use CP2102 USB to TTL module, these are the connection. RX and TX are cross connected, ground is connected. Here also VCC of CP2102 need not be connected. Here we don't have any DTR pin on this module. These are connections given more clearly. For FTDI32, on the right side where this pin should go to the IC. Okay, similarly for CP2102 also. This is the pin details of Atmega 328P IC. Okay, so here let us say pin 19. Pin 19 is PB5. Okay, so we have to map this to an Arduino. In Arduino, PB5 is where? PB5 is pin 13, D13. Okay, so this is 13, D13. So you can use these two diagrams, this one and this one, so that you will know which pins of IC correspond to the pins of Arduino Uno. So that's all. Next we can see the actual circuit on the breadboard. This is our simple blink program. We are using LED pin 13. I am using CP2102 USB to TTL. So just before uploading appears in the status bar, I will have to press the push button switch of reset. So I am clicking on upload. It already said uploading. So pressing this reset key is of no use. It has not completed uploading. So I will have to do it again. Now let me try. I kept my finger on the push button switch. Okay, done uploading. Done uploading. Let me try again. When you see compiling in the status message, just before it says uploading, keep the reset button pressed for a few seconds and release it. This is if you are using CP2102. If you are using FTDI chip, there is no need to do all this because we are going to use DTR pin. Let us connect to FTDI module and see. Now I connected the FTDI. Port is COM4. Now let me upload. I am not pressing the reset key. Now I will do it once more. Done uploading. That's all. So this is our circuit. This is the CP2102 USB to TTL module. This is the crystal. These two small ones are 22 picofarad. This is 0.1 microfarad. This is 100 microfarads. This is 560 ohms for the LED. This is LED. This is 0.1 microfarads for the DTR line. This is the push button switch for reset. This is the pull up 10K resistor for reset. The other things are plus 5 volts and ground connections. I have used this power supply for giving 5 volts connection. I am not using 5 volts point from this at any stage. So only RX, TX are connected, cross connected to IC pins 2 and 3, and then this is the ground. Ground is made common. Okay. Now earlier I deliberately loaded some program which doesn't blink the LED. Now I am going to upload it. Now I will keep my hands on the push button. Now I am clicking on upload. Done uploading. Now the program is uploaded. LED starts blinking. This is how you have to do it. Now let me connect the other one. So this is our FTDI chip. I have connected ground, I have connected RxDX, cross connected. Then this is the DTR. DTR pin is going here to the capacitor, 0.1 microfarad capacitor. Now LED is not blinking. I'll upload the program now. Now uploading. See, LED starts blinking. So because we are using FTDI module, we need not press the reset button. So that's it. You will have to excuse me. This is not looking neat and clean. I am not in a mood to cut this to size because I want to reuse them later. Okay. So this is the FTDI. This is the CP2102 USB to TTL. Thank you very much. In this video I tried to show you how to make a minimal Arduino circuit using the MCU IC only, that is 328P Atmega 328P on a breadboard. This is the convenience of using Arduino. Making a prototype is very easy and anybody can do it using the same Arduino IDE to upload our programs. Thank you very much for viewing this video. Please excuse me if there are any mistakes.